have other things to talk about. What were we talking about? Butt docs?
We were talking about what I did with my weekend, which was clean my room, watch our beloved Goonsquad fall in a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Lost by 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. What was the spread?
It was
Who was spread?
Jonquel Jones.
So, and you say you think if we had gotten our shit together and gone over there, right? Mm-hmm. You think you think we could have turned the tide?
I think so.
For the Conneticut Sun in the WNBA semifinals of the playoffs, they lost by 4 points. You think we could have turned the tide? You think if let's say we got 8 of us to go, right?
Yes.
Let's say me, you, the Shedcast guys, Alex. So that's 5, and then like 5 fans came through.
Yeah,
right?
That's 10 people. That's a 10-man goon squad.
That's 10 people just screaming, getting hammered drunk, probably sniffing ketamine, screaming Junkyard Dog, a nickname that they have never heard, and yelling Goon Squad, let's go Goon Squad. You don't think the confusion of what was, especially if we were all, wasn't the plan that we were all going to wear boisterous suits with pocket watches?
Yeah.
Like we were all going to dress like fucking,
like the Candyman?
Like ring announcers or something. Or like when Frank Lucas went to the fight and gave everything up. We were all going to dress like that, right?
Just put on minks and
yeah. That was the idea. I have a stole somewhere in my house. I also have 2 handmade fedoras. That's one for me and one for you, Mike. His and hers.
Damn, dude. I can't believe we dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah.
Now I'm frustrated.
Yeah. Well, these things happen, Mike. What are you gonna do?
So that was my weekend. How was your weekend, Chris?
Pretty uneventful. I didn't really do much.
What did you do instead of going to this thing? 'Cause we totally could have gone.
We could have gone. I had something come up, and it was a personal thing that I had to, it was a family thing that I had to take care of.
All right.
It's
family business.
Yeah. So, but
Conneticut Sun
also
playing tomorrow night.
We are both mushes.
1.5 point favorite.
Wait, how are they playing tomorrow night? Oh, they said they lost.
Yeah, they lost. It was game 2. Okay. I'm sorry, it was game 3.
Okay.
It's a best of 5 series.
Oh, they let them go 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's only 3 in the first round.
Okay, so this is the second round.
This is the second round.
So they might make the finals.
They could still make the finals right now. For them to win it all, I believe futures.
Let's go Conneticut Sun.
Let's
put a bet on it right now. You have a DraftKings.
13-1.
You have a DraftKings account.
I have a FanDuel account.
Yeah. So let's place a bet right now.
They're 13-1
to win.
To win the finals.
Oh, 13-1. Put a $20 bet on it. I'll pay for that.
Sick. That's a sizable.
If they win.
Yeah.
And if they lose, we fucking kill every one of them. We send them off to Alabama. I'll send them over there with Brittney Griner. Oh, pull that up. Didn't I send you the editorial written by the Times about Brittney Griner?
Let me see.
I believe I sent it to you on Instagram. There was some new news about that.
About Brittney Griner?
Well, no, not new. It was just an opinion piece talking about the WNBA's wages and why these girls go over to play. Here's the thing. If you're not in the top league, you always go overseas to play in the offseason. Unless you play for minor league baseball, and then you can't. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of people who play, like, low-level minor league basketball, like dudes who still go play in Europe for a couple months out of the year.
So you're saying the WNBA is not the premier top league?
Not yet. I mean, they're catching up quickly. I mean, they've only existed for what? Since the beginning of this season when we found out about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been around for 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, considering they're doing pretty well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, what Brittney Griner's income says about women's basketball. In the first place, reveals an inconvenient truth that for more than a decade, Russian oligarchs have valued American women star athletes more than U.S. executives have. Ms. Griner, like roughly 70 of her fellow NBA athletes... WNBA athletes, sorry. Have supplemented her income by playing overseas during the WNBA offseason. While American fans are supporting the WNBA, filling up arenas, that's not quite true. We've been watching a lot of WNBA for the last 6 months, since the inception of the league. and they are not filling up arenas. We have watched a lot of WNBA this year. I'm going to throw this out there. I have watched more WNBA this year than I have watched any other team sport. While American fans are supporting it, filling up arenas, donning jerseys, following players on social media, do me a favor. Can you show me how many followers Brittney Griner has on Instagram, and then show me how many followers? Who's a mid-level? Who's the guy who's somebody who's a low-level? Show me how many. You know what? Because we're going to talk about him in a minute.
Okay.
We're going to talk about him in a minute. How many Instagram followers does Micael Jordan's son have? Sure, it's probably gone up in the last few days.
I'll check. Okay.
Now, let me see these numbers.
All right. So
Something tells me they're disturbingly close. Brittney Griner's winning?
I mean, here is Micael Jordan Jr.
101,000 followers.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's point out that he does not play basketball. Now, let's look. No. It seems like he has some stuff on his bio. Founder, CEO, Tropy Room. I don't know what that is. Member of the Jordan family. That's the thing we know. UCF grad. Good for him. He seems to be doing well. What is Tropy Room?
So you want to go? Let's go to the website.
Uh-huh.
I think. Oh, it's an apparel line.
Oh, a rich kid with an apparel line? Crazy.
Honestly,
these selling Jordans. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I was like, well, yeah, these are kind of sick. And it's like, oh, they're just Jordans.
Yeah, they're just Jordan 6s. Yeah, okay. All right. So, got it. Rich kid with an apparel line, 101,000 followers. How many followers does Brittney Griner have?
466.
Okay, that is a lot more. However, she plays basketball and has been one of the top news stories in the United States for the last 4 months.
Okay. How about this guy, right? Like Brittney Griner.
Okay.
Easily the
500,000 followers.
Less than 500,000 followers. Easily like the
most famous WNBA player currently active.
Right.
Lisa Leslie probably still higher name recognition overall.
Yeah, but Griner was dunking though.
I'm just saying, just overall.
Candace Parker's
There's
up
people
there.
who haven't thought about the WNBA since it was incepted 6 months ago.
Okay, yeah.
And all the way back then, Lisa Leslie was the top star. So, if I recall correctly. So, who are you going to suggest we take a look at?
I mean, this guy was just traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. He's probably going to be the fourth or fifth most famous player on a team.
But on the Lakers.
Yeah, but I mean, he was on the. All right, I mean, I'm trying to think. A guy who just got traded to Cleveland.
Okay.
Right? Has never won an MVP. I don't think he's ever been a first-team All-NBA guy. Mm-hmm. He's now playing in Cleveland.
3.5 million followers. Donovan Mitchell. Now, I've never heard of this gentleman. Has he won it? Does he have rings?
He has not. He does not have a ring.
0 rings.
I think
0 MVPs.
Maybe won 5 playoff games.
Any endorsements that you know of?
Yeah, a few. I think.
Probably. I don't think you can be in the NBA with no endorsements.
You have 3.5 million Instagram followers. You have endorsements.
That's true. Fair enough. So, also not even great content.
Microsoft probably.
Can we take a look at Brittney Griner's Instagram page real quick?
Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Sorry.
No, that's the... You closed out of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you think we weren't going to refer back to the thing we were talking about?
No. I just went from her Instagram straight to Patrick Beverley. So I was like, instead of like just hitting back a bunch of times, I'll take a second to pull it off the screen.
Honestly, better content. I'm already significantly more interested in her content.
Is that her? Oh, that's her girlfriend.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
A little thick, but not bad at all.
Pretty hot.
Also,
honestly, sick pull.
Also, crushing it with the nugs. Getting extra sauce for the chicken sandwich.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, better content. She should have more followers.
Is that... Okay, no, that's Popeyes. I was making sure it wasn't Chick-fil-A's. Can't be LGBTQ going to Chick-fil-A. I mean, she had a chest tat. That's pretty sick. Honestly.
Yeah.
Lesbian in a fucking full pantsuit. Open
no
chest.
shirt.
No shirt.
Chest tat.
Chest tat. That's
seriously better content.
It's peak lesbian.
This is honestly, I know we make a lot of jokes. However, I fuck with this bitch.
I mean, here's her with Kobe. This is solid.
RIP though.
Yo, let her out.
Election day is January 5th. Why is that a picture of the Capitol? What is she doing?
Yo, see?
No, but also that's
See?
Here's another thing.
Brittney Griner, woke as hell.
Not in the NBA, right? How many Instagram followers does David Hogg have?
Hold on. This whole thing is
Oh, everything's freezing?
everything's fucked. Hog, no.
There you go.
Let's see here. 132.
Okay.
So less.
Yeah. Good. As he should. But I'm just saying, it's like you think one of the top news stories in the fucking world, top star in a league, right? That's why she doesn't make that much money. New York Times lady. That's why. Like,
Yeah, that's your
That's-
ceiling.
that's your ceiling. That's the top player in the league. Although I'm sure that really hot chick that got us into it probably has more. What was that chick's name?
I mean,
I'm sure there's like hotter chicks that have more followers in the WNBA.
right.
But still, though, we're talking 3-5 mil for like, you're saying like not the star of a team.
Yeah. But it's like, look, all right, so Donovan Mitchell is the star of his team, but he's like, he's not he's not even close to the biggest star in the NBA right now.
Obviously.
So it's like I think that's their best versus like, an average all-star. I think the accurate comparison though here, I just want to cuz this is my area of expertise, is MMA, right? Mm-hmm. Like before Conor McGregor, your biggest star is your probably your Chuck Liddell was the first real crossover star, right? Like GSP and Anderson Silva.
Okay, so we're not gonna. No, Ronda Rousey was the biggest star pre Conor McGregor.
Okay, yeah, but I mean that's
even if you just count pay-per-view buys.
That's still within the same realm, right? The same.
But they fight on. My point is, they fight on the same broadcast, Mike. Okay, go ahead.
What I was saying was though, I'm talking about eras, right? So your pre 2010. Your biggest star is Chuck Liddell, right? From that point on, you have like Anderson Silva and GSP who never really cross over into the mainstream. Brock Lesnar is the outlier because he came in from the WWE and already had the fans when he came in. But and
people were also hyped to see what Lesnar was going to do there because he was the NCAA champion, went to WWE, then walked onto the Vikings practice squad.
But other than that, you weren't going to become a massive star household name until you get to the Rousey and McGregor era. Right?
Which is, I guess, it's semi-parallel, correct? Maybe my timeline's off. McGregor's not too far down the road from Ronda Rousey's run, right?
No, I mean, literally, the year that McGregor became champ is the year that Ronda Rousey got knocked out by Amanda Nunes and her career was basically over. So
we're talking about 2 years apart.
It's about a 2-year gap. But, until that point, until you got to Ronda, on the female side, there was no proof you could become a legitimate superstar and bring massive money to a sport.
Well, let's change this up. And I've said this before, and I'll say this again, but for whatever reason, women's MMA works more so than any other women's sport because it's just fighting and human beings are fighting. It's not unlike boxing, which has a lot of rules. MMA has a lot of rules. Don't get me wrong, but it's still just you're still at the end of the day watching two women fight. And two small girls. I was watching BKFC on Saturday.
Oh, you see my girl?
The girl who took her titties out?
The probably the greatest female athlete of all time?
Yes, I did see that. But then also there was another women's fight later in the card that was also great.
Britain Hart?
Yeah.
That's our girl.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch.
Yeah, that was a great fight. And then but the heavyweight men's fight that went on after that was this kind of sucks comparatively. It just kind of works for what feels like a fight. Because everybody likes to watch girls fight. But
I'm not gonna lie, girls soccer is fun.
I'm sure that's probably the most. Girls have had the most practice at soccer. We've been putting girls in soccer leagues.
It's true.
It's people are like, well, the women's soccer league. It's cause back when we used to stick girls in soccer leagues because we didn't know what to do with them, men got called gay for playing soccer in this country. It's so stupid. What a dumb thing to say.
The ultimate point I was making, though, was until you get to a Ronda Rousey or a Conor McGregor, where you have legitimate superstar level fame and legitimate superstar level endorsements and money.
For the league, you mean?
Yeah.
Because Chuck Liddell never had that. He had like
Chuck Liddell had he had
infamy.
No. Chuck Liddell had that to a certain to about the extent of like somebody like a Brittney Griner. You know what I mean? Like if you think about,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because the UFC was small then.
right, he would do like Delco batteries was like his biggest sponsorship. Was like he would just like punch a battery and like maybe Slim Jim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also the Spike Network existed then, so Chuck Liddell had a place to ruminate. You know what I mean? Maxim was around back then. Chuck Liddell was perfect for that. Him and Tito Ortiz were perfect for that level of faux man shit that was like around back then. That like over-exact mancers. Like, and then I'm not knocking those guys. They just had the right look and the right attitudes to also do those things. You know what I mean? Like, you put Chuck Liddell just watching a movie in between the commercials on Spike, and they'd be like, yeah, he's going to kill the Predator. It's fucking fine. You're into that. You know what I mean? That doesn't exist anymore.
right.
You have to be Conor. Yeah, you're right. I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you. You have to be that level. Brittney Griner, when she comes back, if she's to go back to play, or if she starts to try to fight for more money, she's going to end up like your man Kaepernick, and ain't going to look good for her. Because I don't think this is... I think she'll be out in a year.
Yeah?
She's not doing 9 years.
I don't know, dude. I think they're going to put her to work as a fucking basketball instructor. They're going to make her...
You think, we talked about this last week, longest yard with Brittney Griner?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're going to, like, I think they'll keep her in there for a bit.
Yeah, I think a year.
All right.
But also,
a year is enough time to turn around a failing women's basketball program.
In a Russian prison? She's going to be like, hey, you got to feed these bitches, right? And they're going to be like, bro, we didn't even think that we give food. These women, they're supposed to be tiny. What do we do? And she's going to be like, no, they need to, like, so they can run. Oh, bro, I understand. It's like when they go and break rock. They need some mush. And then they're going to give them some mush. And that's basically Russian prison women's money ball. She's going to kill it.
That's going to be sick.
Yeah, it's going to be a great movie.
But then she gets back out after a year.
I think so. I think you have to. But to the New York Times' point with the Russian oligarchs have more interest than executives, Russian oligarchs don't have to make money on basketball. The executives at the WNBA and the television networks have to make it financial. They bring those broads over because the guys from the NBA are like, nah. Also, they don't want to have fucking have NBA players around where they're trying to get some trim. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Did you bring Brittney Griner around your girl?
Oh, yeah. She is Mrs. Steal Your Girl with that chest hat.
Right?
Yeah. And she knows how to skill up a Popeye's chicken sandwich. And she got you that mush, you know?
What chick saying no?
I don't know, man. Some Russian chick, she's going to be like, bro, I must. I'm sorry. But anyway, moving on. Mike, I don't know where to go from here because we talked Brittney Griner, and we talked Russia. So I don't know if we go into our ongoing Ukraine war coverage, or we talk about Micael Jordan's son, who we also just talked about.
I mean, I think we got to talk about
fucking Scottie Pippen's wife, who's, by the way, slamming still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pull up those pictures.
Larsa Pippen, I believe.
Yeah, Larsa Pippen.
Oh man, more like Larsa Pippen.
God damn.
Damn. Look at Scotty. Like he had to know.
Oh, because she also fucked Future, right?
Oh yeah, she cheated on Scotty with Future. So that's like the.
But she's much younger than him. It's not like they've been together for a while.
They've been together for a bit. I mean, she's 48.
She's 48?
She's 48.
Damn. Pull her up again.
Hold on, I gotta see Scottie Pippen's age, and then
he's got to be older than.
He's 56.
Yeah.
So he's 8 years older than her. That's not that crazy.
That's not that crazy at all. He also doesn't look terrible. She's just retardedly hot.
Well, this is also when they were together, so he's probably in his 40s here, and she's in her late 30s.
Yeah, I mean, but even Scottie Pippen now, he's not like a terrible looking old man.
No. But I mean, yeah. I don't know, dude.
But you got to know he didn't get a prenup too, right? She took him to the fucking cleaners, right? And it's not like he was banked up like that anyway.
Yeah, I think Scotty kind of just got fucked. Period. Like Scotty's life kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Divorce settlement. Let me see what he has to pay her. Finalized divorce after 5-year breakup.
Is Scottie Pippen the world's biggest cuck?
I mean, just by stature, must be.
I mean, he's certainly the world's tallest cuck.
Right.
But it's just, I mean, like, Jordan cucked him for a decade.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Jordan, like, artificially keep his salary down just to be a dick?
No, I mean, it wasn't to be a dick. It was to, like, so they had more money to get other players. And I don't think he kept his salary down. No, I think it was, like, he did kind of clown on Scotty, right? Because
he kept him in place because he didn't want him going anywhere, right? Like, you, like, broke him down mentally, I feel like.
No. So you're conflating two things. The fucking Bulls GM was, like, a real fucking scumbag, right?
Yes.
Like, he was trying to run a superstar dynasty on a shoestring budget.
Okay.
You know how that goes.
Yes.
I'm
doing it right now, Mike.
Right. So the GM got Scottie Pippen after his like rookie year, got him signed to like a 7-year deal worth like, $40 million or something like that. Like it was a ludicrously low number given where salaries went, but he was a year in and was like, yeah, if I blow out my knee, I'm never going to make $40 million. So like I got a whole family who like grew up like literally with a dirt floor in Arkansas. Like I'm going to go fucking buy my mom a nice ass house with this money. Like I don't care. And then when it came time to like actually break him off, the Bulls like kind of fucked him and we're like,
okay,
nah, we're going to trade you for like pennies on the dollar. He did get like a nice little extension from another team that was like a nest egg for the rest of your life, but he never got the like money you should get as the second best player on a fucking dynasty.
Yeah. He got kind of fucked. And then now this chick fucked him. But he got to fuck that lady when she was like 35, which I'm sure she was like retardedly hot back then.
Oh no, I mean they have a 21-year-old son this is in
How many followers is he have?
Scottie Pippen?
Scotty Pippen's son.
Scottie Pippen's son?
Yeah.
Let's see, Scottie Pippen. Oh, he's actually probably got a lot because he's currently playing.
He's got a hot mom.
He's got a hot mom.
That hot mom.
And he's got more than Brittney Griner.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's a sexy man. What the fuck?
Right?
He's actively playing in the NBA.
Oh, did he get drafted?
I
that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. He was really good at Vanderbilt. I actually like watched a couple of the games for the NCAA tournament. He was like the best player on like a pretty good Vanderbilt team this year, and it looks like he got drafted late by the Lakers, so he is in the league.
Nice. But how's his apparel company doing?
Tell you right now, it's not as good as Micael Jordan Jr.'s.
Yeah, the one that we can't even remember the name of right now. It's called like Trophy something.
Yeah, the Trophy Room.
Oh, the Trophy Room. Good one. Oh, the Trophy Room, that room where your father beat you for not being good at basketball every day.
Dude, it's honestly.
And you had to prove that you were a man to your father by fucking his ex-teammate's ex-wife. After Future. Future had to break that open for you.
Yeah, you had to
Much like your father had to break open the fucking league for
how Kim Kardashian and her
Scotty Pippen.
Yeah.
What is happening, Mike?
There was some fucking article opened up. My bad. Yeah, so the story there is like, do you know that song Future's got that goes, "I just fucked you a bitch and some Gucci flip-flops"? Mm-hmm. So when Future was a small child, he saw Scottie Pippen after a Bulls game and asked him for an autograph, and Scottie Pippen said no. And Future said, "I'll remember that." And later on down the line,
that's great.
He fucked his bitch in some Gucci flip-flops and then went to the studio and wrote a platinum-selling song about it.
Oh, that's great.
To the point where like he has sold out crowds screaming the line along with him.
Yeah.
Oh God,
that's great.
It's some heroic level cucking for Scottie Pippen.
Well, it's also just like, it's just hilarious because now It's like she's with Future and she's dropped down to apparel mogul Anderson Jordan or whatever the fuck his name is. What's his name?
Micael Jordan Jr. Oh my God, this was her at 19 when they got together.
All right. And he's got to be what, 40?
No, he's only 8 years older than her.
Oh,
so
okay. So
he was like
20s.
in his late 20s. She was a teenager.
Okay.
It was like, oh, yeah,
I mean,
lock that
let's
down.
be clear then. Future's just the only person who put it on blast. People were digging this bitch out.
You think?
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. You don't go from 0 to Future if you're just a good housewife. You know what I mean?
I think no.
I think you break it in with a little Usher or something, like in the Boondocks. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't think you go from 0 to fucking Future, dude.
No,
if you're gonna fucking cheat.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the opposite argument.
Okay.
Because
I'm saying her DMs are getting slid in constantly.
She gets together with Scottie Pippen when she's 19. Scottie Pippen is in his late 20s at that point, right?
Okay.
He stayed in the league till he was like 33 in like the early 2000s.
Okay.
Okay. So for that whole time,
So she's around your Shaqs, your lots of motherfuckers.
around them, sure, but Scottie,
Rodman.
Scottie at that
the
point,
future of his day, if you will.
100%.
Yeah.
But Scottie, right, commanded enough respect in the league at that point that nobody was tagging his wife.
I think
Other than probably Jordan.
I think everybody would tag anybody's wife.
No, I don't think so. Because that is like a so like Karl Malone famously tried to do that to Kobe's wife, like hit on Kobe's wife, and he was out of the league within like 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
But Karl Malone must have been getting pretty old by the time Kobe Bryant
But it's
was
still,
an all-star.
Right, but it's like at that point, if you're gonna fuck with,
If you're an elder statesman as is.
yeah,
No, but like you don't think a young upstart that had a lot of upside, they're not going to kick anybody like that out of the league?
yeah, but you got to remember she's a 19-year-old girl with him at this point. 19 to like through her early 20s, she's not gonna want to fuck an early 20s upstart who's also in the league.
Or she's trying to fuck an older guy because she's into older guys. She's fucking
Right.
Scotty Pippen. Got you.
So it's
That's a
like
good point.
she's gonna hold that down for a while.
All right.
Right. Then he gets out of the league. You actually get to spend some time with your husband for the first time, so you're not actually cheating at that point. Right? You're gonna be going on trips to like Mykonos. You're gonna be raising your kids. You have 100 different things going on. You're not focused on cheating. At this point, though, Scotty's like in his 50s. He's bitter. He never got the respect that fucking Jordan got.
That documentary came out. He looks like a bitch in it.
He's been fucking the same chick for 20 years and just kind of feels like a bitch. So Scotty probably goes out there trying to fucking stunt. Like, you know, like he's going to actually go and get some young pussy. And then he finds out that he's Scottie Pippen and he's probably got a good thing at home. So he knocks that right off. But
Hold
it
on.
opens the door.
First of all, let's not pretend that anybody with Scottie Pippen's money and or notoriety can't just walk into a place and pull fairly high quality trim.
Sure. But it's not the same.
It's not the same as that's extremely high level.
And he's not fucking that caliber of girl of like 18, 19-year-old now.
No, certainly not.
So it's like he's
no, not that caliber of 19-year-old.
You're not.
No.
So you know what I mean? You're essentially at that point just living a fucking sad middle-aged man's life. And it's like, all right, I should probably knock this off and go home to my wife. But you've already triggered that thing in her now where she's like, I've been fucking the same guy for 20 years and he thinks he can do better than me? I'm going to show him.
Yeah, because she's got to have, like I said, every rapper is in the DMs.
Every rapper. At this point, because it's like now Scotty's at a point where these guys grew up watching him, but they're all grown men now. That shit doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, why would anybody that's not a basketball player have a level of respect for Scottie Pippen where they wouldn't fuck his wife?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like,
well, no, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm trying to think of fucking sports stars.
You fucked married women.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of a sports star who I grew up fucking being like Wayne Corbett. If Wayne Corbett's wife wanted to fuck me, I'd be like, no, you're not cheating on Wayne Corbett with me.
What's she look like?
Who cares?
Let's take a look.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody who I know has a hot wife who I would say no to.
Dude, I'd have fucked Miss Elizabeth when I was 11.
Okay. Yeah, but that's different.
Because I was 11?
Yeah, you're 11.
Oh, no, you're not going to fuck that lady? Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you, Mikey, dude. So great. That lady who looks her age. Scottie Pippen's wife still looks 22.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen's wife is hot.
Yeah.
I just know, like, there is a certain thing where, you know, if you are like a I don't know, Gronk's wife. I wouldn't want to fuck Gronk's wife.
Let's take a look at Gronk's wife.
Like, Gronk's not married.
Oh, yeah, because he's a rapist.
Yeah. No.
Would you fuck his rape victims?
No, Gronk's not a rapist, dude. Gronk's like I fuck porn stars guy. Mm-hmm. Like, Gronk is like a Dan Bilzerian type.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what was this thing? All right, so what's the thing with Jordan's kid? He's just out on a date with
double dating.
With her and who else?
I don't know.
It just says that they were out together.
Yeah. That's pretty much the whole story.
They're about the same.
Marcus Jordan, by the way, not Michael Jordan Jr.
Okay.
I think there is a Michael Jordan Jr. Oh, Trophy Room store has almost more followers than Brittney Griner.
Interesting. Interesting.
So Marcus Jordan only has the 99,000, but you know, Trophy Room store is probably a more viable market than Brittney Griner.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, I think we've gotten all we can get out of this. Now, do you think you're gonna find? No, we were talking about this outside though. We were talking about these chicks. Once they're in that world, they're always in that world, right? Like, all these Instagram chicks get passed around in that world. The only one I could think of is that once Superhead put out that book, she fucked Bill Maher and then was out of the game, right? Nobody ever saw her again.
Wait. What?
You know Superhead, right?
She fucked Bill Maher?
Her and Bill Maher dated for a year.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Superhead and Bill Maher.
No.
Do you not know this?
This is not real. Holy shit.
Yeah. Bill Maher fucks hoes, bro.
Yeah, but why are you dating Superhead?
I mean, it's probably pretty funny to you. Also, I hear she gets bomb head.
Honestly, yeah. If I'm fucking Bill Maher,
yeah,
I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. You're telling me I can just date notoriously good dick sucker Superhead?
Yeah.
And she'll just top me off every day.
Every day. And I'm sure he's fucking up chick. Like, it's Bill Maher. He's a whore fucker. That's his thing. He's a philanderer.
Damn, Bill Maher consistently winning.
Yeah, dude. He failed up with his TV show. Imagine getting fired from ABC and then getting paid more money to do the same show once a week on cable.
He got fired by ABC?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think he said something stupid. I actually don't know why.
Did he say the N-word on ABC too?
He said it so much that they were like, we sell transcripts at Nightline on this show, and you were bleeding into Ted's time.
Dude. Yeah, fucking serial N-word user.
Bill Maher. You think he ever called Superhead the N-word?
Look, I don't think you're going to be comfortable enough to say it on TV unless you're comfortable enough to say it to someone you were in a 1-year relationship with. In private.
I say it around Paperface all the time.
I heard it the other day, and it honestly shook me to my core. Yeah. Like, you've said it.
Should have been watching us blow each other. I mean, that's on you.
You said it 6 times in a minute.
To be fair, that's how long it takes for me to get all the cum out. All right, well, that's our whole thing about.
So I do think but I do think. No, I was just gonna say, like, I was gonna agree with you on the idea of like
these girls who stay in that world, like these Instagram girls. You just see them; they jump from. Isn't that what's her name? Who's the chick who was with Kanye? Amber Rose, and then she kind of just jumped around, right? She was just like a thought.
She was with Kid Cudi for a bit, I think.
Yeah, they kind of just all jump around. But is it because like those guys all have like social media, right? So they're just seeing that girl all the time in their and they're like, damn, she's fucking hot. I don't really know that dude like that. We're not boys like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that is.
But I think there is something very high school level about it, where it's like, like the moment you get a girlfriend, every girl wants to fuck you. right?
Yes.
There's something about that inherent in us where it's like
In humans.
where it's like, oh, she's good enough for him to fuck. I want to fuck her now.
Well, I mean, I've had girls like essentially never give me attention and then just found out I got laid elsewhere. Like a group of friends, like, but in a friend group, I never like tried to hook up with any of the girls that were hanging out. And they were like, and then like somebody just said, like, you don't think Chris gets pussy? And then all of a sudden there was interest. You know what I mean? Like it was like that simple.
Yeah. It is that, and I think there is that level of like, also, there's a certain, I feel like there is a certain insulation that comes with it, where it's like, look, this whole life is just...
Yeah, you can't go back, you can't go from fucking Scotty Pippen or whatever, one of these rappers, like, where it's just like, that's a great couple of days. You can't just go back and like, fuck the dude that works at fucking Walmart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you just can't.
You can have a one-night stand with those guys, but if you're waking up every day in fucking 7,000 count Egyptian silk sheets, you know what I mean? Or
yeah, like once you're there for a minute,
once you get used to a lifestyle,
yes, I don't think you have to stay there somehow.
right? So it's
even
like,
if you got to fuck the CEO of TrophyRoom.com.
it is what it is, dude. She's not fucking anybody at the PTA meetings.
To be fair, she has gotten dropped down, right? Because she went from Scottie Pippen, 6 rings, to Future. That's a lateral move, right? Honestly, Future's an up move because Scottie Pippen's retired at the time. Future's at the top of his game.
Right. Peak Pippen, it's a downgrade.
Yeah, peak. Even then, though, I don't even know if it's peak Pippen and peak Future.
What is? I don't think Future's reached
but
6
nobody,
rings level of rap.
No, but nobody was. People don't sell the way they used to. Like if Future came out at that time when like Jay-Z was on top and hit the way he hit, you're talking about multi-platinum recording artist touring the world. You know what I mean? Like,
oof, Future. 21.4 Instagram, 21.4 million Instagram followers.
Oh, yeah.
Scottie Pippen, 1.8.
1.8. He's doing Brittney Griner numbers.
I mean, compared to Future, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But no, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's a modicum lateral, whatever.
Damn.
What?
Scottie Pippen's got a hot daughter.
Oh, let me see Scottie Pippen's hot daughter. Oh, all right, though. How old is she? Like 14?
I mean, not
this
old
off my
enough for
fucking-
us to be calling her hot, but
God damn. That's a hot child. Well, on that note, moving on. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts. And make sure you follow me at Chris from BKLYN on Twitter. Also, of course, make sure you support our sponsor. That sponsor is Vinylgraph. With Vinylgraph, you can make custom graffiti pieces that are on vinyl stickers that adhere to your wall. They're reusable. You can take them down, use them again. Vinylgraph.com. It's VINYLGRAFF.com. Use the promo code Chris1 at checkout, and they're going to give you a sweet 10% discount. That's vinylgraph.com. Use the promo code Chris1 for a discount.